quite a few sessions. I think we've already completed 4, so this will be like 5. And probably this will be the last also. And then we'll also talk briefly about the projects. So shall we get started? You all have your Japamala. Anyone wants to share anything special about the chanting? How to improve our chanting? How we can focus for next 10 minutes? Yes, Karina?
Prabhuji, Hare Krishna and Navapanam. One way we could be more focused in chanting is to make sure we have like a good connection with God and like make sure no distractions are around you.
Yes, no distractions around us, and we can have better connections. So what are some of the examples of things which could potentially distract us in the next 10, 15 minutes? Yes, Karina?
Electronics like phones, iPads, computers. Well, not the one that we're using right now to be in this meeting, but like anything bad that could distract.
Okay. So anything, even the thing what we are using, sometimes we may get a notification, right? Because it happens with me also. Sometime in the middle of the class and suddenly an email comes or a WhatsApp may come. And then the mind may say, oh, let me check out what the message is or who sent that. But let's tell our mind, let's prepare our mind that, okay, we'll do that after 10 minutes, okay? Or for the end of this class. In next 10 minutes, it's my time with my Krishna. Krishna is mine, I am Krishna's. So next 10 minutes, I'm only going to focus on mantra meditation, which is the divine process of chanting the holy names. Let's get started. Namo Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Iti Namini Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharini Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschati Deshatarini Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaura Bhaktavinda. And you can also chant on unmute if you feel inspired. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram,
Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare Ram,
Ram,
Hare Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna Krishna,
Ram,
Hare Hare
Ram,
Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram,
Krishna,
Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Hare Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare Ram,
Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna, Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram, Ram, Ram,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
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 Ram,
Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram, Ram,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Ram, Ram, Ram,
Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Hare
Krishna,
Ram, Hare Ram, Ram,
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Ram, Ram, Hare
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Ram, Hare
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 Ram, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram, Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Hare Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Hare Hare
Hare Hare Ram, Hare
Hare Krishna Hare Ram Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna
Ram Ram Hare
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna,
Ram Ram
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare
Ram
Ram,
Ram Hare
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 Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Ram Ram Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram, Hare
Ram
Ram,
Hare Ram 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 Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
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 Ram,
Ram Hare Ram Ram Ram
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram 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 Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Hare Ram, Hare
Hare Ram Ram Ram
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram Hare
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Ram Hare Hare Krishna
Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Ram
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram Ram
Krishna Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Krishna Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Ram Hare
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 Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Ram Hare Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram Hare
Krishna
Ram Ram
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Ram
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Hare Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Ram Hare
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Ram Hare
Krishna Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram Hare Hare
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare
Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Ram Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Ram Hare
Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Ram Ram Hare Hare
Krishna Krishna, Krishna
Ram Hare
Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Ram Ram Hare
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 Krishna Krishna, Krishna
Ram Hare
Hare Ram,
Ram Hare Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Ram Ram Hare
Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna,
Ram Hare
Krishna Krishna, Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Ram
Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram,
Ram Ram Hare Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram,
Ram Ram Hare Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram,
Ram Hare
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 Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Ram Ram Hare
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 Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Ram Ram Hare
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare
Ram
Ram,
Ram Hare Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Hare Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram Hare
Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Ram
Hare Krishna,
Ram
Krishna Krishna,
Ram Hare
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 Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Hare Hare Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
कब
Ram
कर
Ram
कब
Hare
करना
Hare
है?
Ram,
Hare
अभी
Krishna
निकालता हूँ।
Hare Krishna, Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna Krishna, Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare Krishna,
Ram Ram Hare
खिचड़ी अपने बलूदी तक तो लेके जाइए।
Hare Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
लेके
Krishna,
जाइए
Krishna Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Ram Hare Hare
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare Krishna
Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare Ram Hare Ram
Hare Krishna, Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Hare Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
कितना
Ram
सुंदर
Ram
सनसेट
Hare
हो रहा
Ram,
है।
Hare Krishna
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Ram
Krishna Krishna,
Ram
Hare Hare,
छह
Hare
से
Ram,
रात को 12 बजे
Hare
शुरू
Krishna
होता है।
Krishna Krishna Hare Ram
12 बजे
Ram
हमने देखो
Ram
क्या क्या रखा
Hare
है कि
Krishna 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 Hare Ram
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare Krishna
Ram Ram,
Krishna
Hare Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Ram
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 Ram, Hare
Ram
Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
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 Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare
Ram
Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna Hare
Ram
Ram
Ram, Hare
Ram
Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Ram Ram, Hare
Ram
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna Krishna
Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna, Krishna
Ram
Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna
Hare Ram,
Krishna
Hare Ram,
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram, Hare Hare, Hare
Ram
Krishna, Hare
Ram
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Ram
Hare, Hare Ram, Hare
Ram
Ram,
Krishna Krishna Krishna
Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare
Ram
Krishna, Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Krishna
Ram, Ram
Krishna
Ram, Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna Hare Ram 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 Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram, Hare Ram,
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram, Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Hare Ram Ram Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Krishna
Ram, Ram
Krishna
Ram, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Krishna, Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Ram Ram
Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare Ram, Ram
Hare
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Ram 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 Hare Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna Hare Ram Ram Ram
Hare Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna
Ram Ram, Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Hare Hare
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Ram
Hare Ram,
Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Krishna
Ram
Hare Hare,
Ram
Ram Hare
Ram
Ram, Ram
Hare
Ram, Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna
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 Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare
Ram Hare
Ram
Ram,
Ram
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 Ram, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna
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 Krishna,
Krishna
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 Hare Hare, Ram Ram,
Ram Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram, Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna
Ram Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram
Ram
Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivas Adi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda, Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale, Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Iti Namine, Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharini, Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschat Deshatarine, Mukam Karoti Vachalam, Pangam Langayate Girim, Yatkripatamaham Vande Shri Guru Dinatarinam, Param Ananda Madhavam, Shri Chaitanya Ishwaram. Hare Krishna. Thank you, dear worshipable devotees, friends. I'm so happy to see all of you again. And thank you for being very flexible and cooperative. We have a program tomorrow evening, so I may not be able to, be present. So I thought to do this today evening rather than canceling. And I understand that some of devotees are not able to join today because of other priorities or things. But we are having this recording, so they may be able to use that. Okay. So, how is everyone doing? Are you comfortable? Anything special going on? It's Navya's birthday tomorrow. That's the most special thing. Radhya, Navya is your friend. You know her well. I'm going to meet her tomorrow.
Yeah.
You're planning to go? Oh, good. So let's offer a prayer for Navya. May Shri Shri Radha Shyam Sundar, Shri Shri Krishna Balaram, Shri Shri Gaur Nitai, and all the Guru Parampara, dear Srila Prabhupada, give wonderful health, wonderful bhakti, education. May dear Navya become a wonderful, sincere servant of Shri Shri Radha Krishna and be an exemplary. You already are, and may you become more exemplary in every aspect of your life and bring more and more people to the path of bhakti. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna to you, dear Navya. And it's the 10th birthday, right? So it's more special, I think, right? Want to say anything, Navya? Are you able to hear me? I can barely hear you. Sorry. Can you retry? Can others hear or is it just me? Oh, it's not audible. Maybe your microphone is too
Prabhu,
far.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, that was Pranam Jai Shri Prabhupada.
You
Thank you
go.
for such wonderful prayers for Navya. Sorry, we're just going home,
Okay.
but she should be able to you now.
Okay.
Here you go now.
Okay. Maybe she can speak when she gets home. That's fine. That's I don't want to disturb you when you're driving. It's okay. Um, so I think everyone is here, and today we are going to talk about Samudra Manthan. This is which session of Samudra Manthan? 4, 5? It's 5, right? It's 5? What do you say? Mishti, what do you think? I think it's 5th. Anyways, I think it's 5th. So this will be the last session, and we have made this based on feedback. This is almost the final group. If anyone joins, I may add one person here last minute. But if your name is not here and you want to participate, then let me know. But for those who kind of volunteered to participate, their name should be here. Okay, and I mean, it's pretty obvious as you see, they are based on certain parameters. I tried to put like if two siblings are there in different groups, and based on, it will encourage group participation. And I think a little bit on based on gender, a little bit based on ages. I don't know your exact ages, but tried my part to to do my best. And here a little bit based on geography also. So if those are in the same city, it might be easier, like Shloka and Lakshya are in the same city. It might be easier to communicate and do things. Yes, Ansh?
Prabhuji, I saw my group, like you said, we're really close, like in geography. So do we have to like meet up in person or online?
Whatever you prefer.
All right.
It's your choice. I mean, for others, they didn't have a choice, but you have a choice. Whatever helps you to do your project better.
All right. Thank you.
So I think the first step is to, like, I'll tell you some stages of like team building. This is from one of my other drink, forming, storming, norming, performing, and adjourning. There are different stages of team building or team, right? Then you may have seen it, some of you. Raise your hand if you've already done some like group activity or group or project or assignment with your classmates. And so all of you have already done that. But maybe you may have not heard these phrases, or at least in this context. The first step is like forming. The team is formed. So the team is there, but still like getting to know each other. When we know each other better, we're able to perform better. And there could be sometimes storming, like difference of opinions, right? Oh, we should do it this way, we should do it that way. Now we cannot have all the ideas execute. We cannot execute all the ideas, but let's see, let's normalize or norming so that we see what can be done, what is the goal, what cannot be done, right? Some ideas are great, but maybe we can't execute them. And then comes once we normalize, we start performing. And then once a project is delivered, once the assignment is done, you can edge on, or basically you may not be meeting for that project. Like that is wrapped up. Okay, pretty straightforward. So what will be the output? Let's write some thoughts here. So you have to select a nice topic, right? Let's discuss some suggestions, right? Any thoughts you want to share? Like one was yes, yes. You can all write or speak up. Yeah, Karina.
Babaji, I was thinking like we could do like are you talking about the topics or are you talking about
Yeah.
like what we could do
Topic
for
for like you'll have a theme, right?
Mhm.
Because it's like Samudra Leela, Samudra Manthan Leela, but like a little bit more specific or precise. You can share some topics from
I
this.
was thinking that we could do like lessons or you could take one lesson from the story and you could make that the whole main idea.
Okay. Yeah, because there are like so many like subsections here, or you can take any subsection and focus around it, or you can take a little bit from every subsection and like combine it. That's also like both ways are great. Yes, Mishti.
Hare Krishna. We could also do like think about each form of Krishna and find like lessons that we can learn from each form of Krishna who appeared.
Each form of Krishna appeared, and what can we learn, right? Hmm. Wonderful. That's great. What else? Different forms of Lord in, I'm just writing SM, right? So Samudra Manthan Leela, okay? Or churning of the ocean, right? And then you can make the topic attractive. The extraordinary, oh, like whenever you make like a headline or something, like 5 forms of Lord in one go, right? Like in movie, they sometimes share, oh, there are like three double roles or triple roll, double roll. And that gets, like the highlight. So it's like the all like 5 lords coming together, right? Hmm. Then you can also take, oh, how to, the 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 the, the truce, the truce between demigods and demons, right? So you can focus around that. So you can focus on so many things. We'll learn about, oh, is Lord partial? You can focus around that topic. Hmm. The extraordinary forms of Lord, right? Or leadership lessons, lessons for Samudra Manthan Leela, right? As a student, or so basically there are a lot of topics you can cover. Is my voice audible or kind of froze? Can you still hear me? Yes, Ansh?
Prabhuji, we were kind of able to hear you, but your camera is kind of glitching. But I just had a question about the project. So is it like the last project where we get to choose our method or like how we want to present it?
I think the output would be best if you ultimately make a video. Now, that's the best way. Either you make a
All right.
presentation, or even if you do a drama, let's say you're doing a drama, you can also involve your family members, your brothers, sisters, friends.
Okay. Oh, Prabhuji, your voice is lagging.
How about now?
Yeah, we can hear you, kind of.
Hare Krishna, 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 Krishna. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Is it okay? Normal now?
Yeah, now it's normal. What were you saying, Prabhuji, about the project? We weren't able to hear you. Like for the output method.
Yeah, the output can be in a video. I was saying that let's say you choose to make a presentation, like a PPT, but you can convert into a video.
All right.
Because I would like all of these videos to go, for and since this is a group project, like go to YouTube, it's a group project, so I think you can be very creative.
Okay.
You can like in every group there is like some subtask. Like first you define what all things you want to do. Then you divide, okay, Ansh, you work on this, okay, Lakshya, you work on this, and I work on this, and then we sit together and see how we can connect and make it like nice flow, right?
Okay.
So you can do that. You can involve your, like, let's say you're doing a drama, right? We'll talk about the so many characters are there in this. You can also do a drama, you can make a video, you can make a presentation, you can also, like as you're making like, oh, my journey from Samudra Manthan Leela. You can talk about Panchamrit, right? How you made Panchamrit. So basically you can, like, sky is the limit for creativity. But
Okay.
ultimately your output or your final submission, you can say, will be a video.
Okay. Thank you.
How you make that video? What are all the sub things in the video? Is it text? Is it PPT? Is it some home recorded videos? Is it some other that like AI? That's totally your choice. Okay.
Yes,
So
Prabhuji.
what
Thank
shall
you.
be the due date? Looks like you have spring break. How many of you have spring break the next weekend? You have spring break? Or when is your spring break? Misty, do you have spring break?
We don't have, we have break in February. Now the next one's gonna be like, and towards the middle of April.
Okay. Okay. So some of you have, let's say, spring break. So how much time, like, you think is 3 week a good time? So let's say today is Sunday. So end of this month, basically, which will be 3 weeks. Is that a good time frame? Today's 9 or yeah. So the Sunday of 31st. Is that a decent time frame or what do you say? Too less, too much? Misty, everyone please respond. You like, please, Lakshay, Karina. Is it too less or is it too much? Is it, Misty, are you okay with that?
Yeah, I think mostly maybe another week might be good because we have like a lot of tests.
Okay, you have a lot of tests. Yeah, that's exactly I wanted to know. So it should be comfortable for all, and no one should feel too much overwhelmed. So is April 7th a good time? So you have almost like a month now. Okay. Okay. Let's do April 7th. So you have 4 weeks. But my dear friends, this is very collaborative project. So I don't expect you to be like, if you ask for 4 weeks, then don't start it on April 1st. You know what I mean, right? The goal of what is the goal? Or what are like my objectives, you can say. Why I have assigned this project? Hmm? Can anyone tell? I think I already shared something in the audios. Yeah, but yes, Karina, Ansh, please tell.
Roji, the reasons for this project is to collaborate with each other, to like learn how to work in a group and to like um either make new friends or just know how to collaborate.
Yes, collaborate with each other. Very good. Yes. You strengthen your Krishna conscious friendship. Hmm. Krishna conscious friendship, right? When you work together, when you serve together, when you do services together, don't you develop thicker friendships, right? Then you'll be able to enhance your understanding, right? When you're working with a team, you're able to understand that topic much better. Do you feel so? Hmm? For when you are discussing this topic as a team, your understanding will enhance, correct? When you share, when you discuss with each other, um, and it will improve your communication skills, right? It will also improve, how to work together. That's a great skill too. It needs humility, it needs tolerance. You may not like someone's idea, but how to to work together without being disrespectful, without saying wrong things, or without getting, oh no, she's always like that, she never listens to me, right? How do we work together? Hmm? That's a great skill, because everyone will not find always people who will always 100% agree with us, right? There are always people like that, maybe one or two, but most don't. So we'll learn how to work together. It will help us to become humble, tolerant, right? Hear each other, understand, care. So it has multiple benefits, right? Is it okay? Nana, would you like to participate also? We have
Yes, I would.
in this group project, so you can join this group if you wish to, with Avni, Nishita, and Ethereal. This is like a group task, like how you have group projects in school, a group assignment, and they can pick any, not, these are not like all exclusive list. I think in my audio I'll share a lot more, but it should be connected to the Samudra Manthan. So would you like to participate?
Yes, I would.
Sorry, I can't hear you.
Yes, I would.
Okay, great, great. So let's put your name here. Is it okay? Do you know any of, so Ethereal is there, right? Ethereal? Are you in the class?
I know Avani.
He just went to the
Yeah.
bathroom.
Okay, you know Avani,
Avani.
and Avani knows Nishita, and Ethereal is there. So, okay, you'll get to know. There's another purpose of this. You'll get to collaborate with more people, right? Okay, here's Ethereal. The scholars from Boston. By the way, I'll be coming to Boston in near future. My parents are coming to Boston, so I would love to meet all of you in person.
That would be nice.
That'll be a great blessing for me, for sure. Okay. Okay. Any more questions around project? So what are we doing? How are we doing? By when are we doing? Who are the teammates? Are we all good? Anyone has questions? Feel free to ask. For those who will be asking questions later, or those who are going to watch the recording later, and you have questions, feel free to ask. Yeah. Okay. So, yes, Karina?
Babaji, I just had a question. What if, like, we have no relationship and we don't, not like we don't know who they are, but we don't have like any contacts or anything to like be with them privately enough to do this project?
You mean like you don't know the team members very well, correct? Okay, that's very, that's point is well taken, and that's why this is the purpose of this group, right? This is the purpose of this exercise, to know the more Krishna conscious friends, right? So, and many of you don't have phones, which is fine. So your parents would be, helpful here. And if you sometimes, like, your parent also don't know who is Ovi's parent, who is Ethereal's parent, who is Vinita's parent, then I can help, right? If your parent doesn't know who are your team members' parent, if you know that, you already have the contact number, you can directly reach out. If you don't know, I can help there. I can, because I know everyone's parents. Okay. And once you have, you can make like a mini group of those parents. I think some of the elder ones may have phones, so I think it's very doable, right? The parents will help. Okay. If parents are hearing this, then I'm sure they'll help it out because they want your success. They want you to. Mister, you have a phone with you?
Yeah, I have a phone. I just don't have WhatsApp, but
Okay.
use like a group separately.
Okay. Yeah, and the group can be in other things also, like Google, or you can contact on email or Zoom, whatever way you choose, or even it's another like a regular message group, that's fine. So, or your parent can be in the group, and I think that's a minor detail which your parent will help to sort it out. Okay? If your parents are not helping, let me know. I'll contact them and ask them to help. Okay? Good? Good. Okay, so we have to cover quite a few things today about some other Manthan Leela. Are you ready? So, a lot of items came from the ocean. Last time I missed a few items, but as I was reading Bhagavatam, because those are not in the Bhagavatam tales, so this is like a full list. Last time we missed, so the Eravat came. By the way, Eravat has 4 tusks. Isn't it interesting? So Indra took that. Then 8 male and 8 female elephants came. And then finally Kaustubhamani, Padmargamani, Parijata flower also came in the celestial planet. And the Apsaras came. They went to heavenly planets. Finally, Lakshmani Devi came, right? These are all items coming, the personalities coming from the churning of the ocean. And we were talking about Lakshmi Devi. Now she took a girl and everyone wants to marry her. But she then said, oh, some of you have this quality, but this quality is missing. Some of you are very intelligent, but you're not charitable. Some of you are this. So like that, she was um, kind of analyzing every person. Hmm. And then finally, Lakshmi Devi chooses the Supreme Lord, who is Lord Vishnu, Lakshmipati, as her husband. And because Lord Vishnu is flawless in every quality, okay? So Lord Sri Lakshmi Devi or Rama Devi chose Lord Vishnu as her husband. Now there is detailed description about the Lakshmi Kalyanam or the marriage ceremony. So see, all this is happening while the churning of the ocean, so that it stopped, right? Everyone is like, now imagine, now the marriage is going on, right? So she chose Lord Vishnu as her husband. And pleased by Mother Lakshmi's devotion for him, Lord Vishnu accepted her, right? So finally, the Devatas and their wives made wonderful, arrangements, right? Like a festival, like a marriage is supposed to happen, decorations, and so many things need to be arranged for this divine marriage of Lakshmi Narayana. In the presence of great personalities of the universe, all the rishis and everyone came. And flowers, festoons, everything, like from different directions. Someone is singing, someone is dancing. So it was a very blissful, peaceful environment. Hmm. And finally came Lord Lakshmi, Sri Narayana and Lakshmi Devi came. And Lord Vishnu, who is the father of the 3 worlds, and the Mother Lakshmi. We say Mother Lakshmi, right? So they finally, um, where does Lord Lakshmi reside? At the chest of Lord Vishnu. Hmm. So after, and this great marriage happened with lot of like pomp. So what happened further? Why were the demigods and the demons churning the ocean? For what? Yes, Mishti?
The nectar.
The nectar. So has the nectar come yet? No, more to go. So after the marriage, the Devtas and the Asuras continued with the churning. And the next item which came from the ocean was Varuni. Varuni. Hmm. And the drunkards, the demons are drunkards, right? Or mode of ignorance is prominent. So they're intoxicated or attracted to the intoxicants or intoxicating beverages, right? You know what I'm referring to, correct? Everyone understands that? So in material world also we see in the form of alcohol or even caffeine is intoxicating or addicting, correct? Therefore, we try to avoid or we should minimize or not take it because they are addicting. So, and they're not good for our nervous system, they're not good for our health, they're not good for multiple things. So, my dear friends, it's very important because soon some of you may be going to college, or I hear in this country that people get into intoxication at a very early age, 10 years, 12 years, right? Do you have also some people whom you know at in your schools and stuff who are into these things, intoxicants, in the form of, right? You have, you know? Let's be honest, right? It's okay. I'm not like in early teenage or stuff. They get into these things. I hear them a lot. What to speak of US, even in India, I know seventh graders, eighth graders, because Gauranga Darshan Prabhu was telling that people in their seventh grade, eighth grade are taking these things, cigarette, intoxications. So we have to be careful, okay? We have to be very careful. Kali Yuga is growing very fast. So we have to know what is wrong and stay away from those. Not because I'm saying it, but because it's not good for anyone. It's unhealthy. It's going to cause havoc in our life. And someone may offer it even free. That's how it starts. They may offer it free. Oh, let's try it. Oh, they may even do some taunting. Oh, you are still a baby in your mom's lap. That's why you can't take it, right? Hmm? No, we are better a fool than taking wrong things, right? So we have to learn to tolerate those things also. People will try to provoke us, people will try to allure us into wrong things. We have to know to say, no, this is not good for me. I'll not take it. Same with meat, same with other things too. You have to learn to say no. People will say what they want to say. So, Varuni and the lessons from there we learned, right? So after the appearance of Varuni, the churning continued, and came from the churning a beautiful personality with great ornaments and with blackish complexion and long arms and broad chest, with a jug of amrit. So finally came Lord Dhanvantari with amrit or nectar pot. So this is Lord Dhanvantari, right? So he finally came from the ocean after the Varuni came. So, and this Dhanvantari is actually here the the incarnation of the Lord, right? Different incarnations. So we see so many incarnations are kind of together in this pastime. Lord Vishnu, he's there together, and then Kurma, then Sahasrabahu, then Dhanvantari, then Mohini Murti is going to come very shortly. Hmm. You can also take your project around this, around Lord Shiva, around any of these topics you can take. As I said, there's no limit. So finally came Lord Dhanvantari. Have you heard? How many of you heard this day called Dhanteras? Have you heard? Dhanteras. What is it known for? Yes, Mishti? What is that day?
You like worship Lakshmi Mata for like wealth.
Yes, yes. People worship Dhan. The word Dhan also means money. So it's more known for that after Diwali Puja, or I think the day before Diwali Puja is there, right? The day before Diwali or on day of Diwali? I think it's around that. But it's also the appearance of Dhanvantri, right? Like Vara's appearance, or Vaman's appearance. The Dhanteras also it marks multiple things, but it also marks the appearance of Lord Dhanvantri. Now, Dhanvantri is also known as the master of Ayurveda, or Ayurveda. Ayu means age. Veda means knowledge or science. So it's a science of to live a healthy life, right? To live healthy. So have you heard of Ayurveda? Ayurveda clinic, Ayurvedic medicine. It's a medical science based on the scriptures like allopathy, homeopathy, right? Acupuncture, different sciences are there, but Ayurveda is very, very known. Unfortunately, even here it's less known, but in India more people know. Hmm. It's like a science to enhance our life so we can work efficiently and more productive. So how you offered prayers to, I saw the amazing, the Mishti maid or ethereal maid is Mishti maid. That beautiful, very, very nicely done. So happy to see this. Mhm. Excellent. Simple, but so profound and so nicely done. So, O Kurmadev, just how you provided the stability in the Samudra Manthan, please provide stability and success in Krishna. Please provide me, maybe, if you want to add, stability and success in my Krishna consciousness. Beautiful. Very nicely done. The same way we can offer prayers to Dhanvantri Avatar also. So now he is specifically known for health. Do we need good health to serve, to chant, to do bhakti, to be a good student, to do any service, book distribution, prasad distribution, Harinam Kirtan, etc., etc.? We need good health. So we can offer prayer. Oh, dear Dhanvantri, please give me good health so I can serve more, so I can do better chanting. Health, physical health, mental health, big thing these days, right? We need good physical and mental health. Hmm? So this can also be one of the themes, prayers from Samudra Manthan. So many topics you can use for your project. Okay, so those who feel inspired, you can also write a prayer for Dhanvantri Avatar. So finally, Dhanvantri Avatar came with what? Amrita, nectar, or and he also came with this transcendental some herbs. So a lot of herbs are used for healing. Correct? A lot of herbs are used for healing. Anyone knows a name of things which are used for healing or have medicinal properties? Even like sometimes, like someone has throat issues. I said, okay, you take like adrak or ginger or turmeric and things like that. So everything is an herb in one way. And there are more complex herbs too. So rather than relying too much on, even for small things, we should not rely too much on everything like take a pill. No, I'm not against the modern medicine, but we should have a healthy balance when to use what. Okay. So finally, Lord Dhanvantri came and the traditional medical science. So as soon as the Asuras saw Dhanvantri with that pot, the greed, they completely immediately snatched the pot and ran away. Because that's what they're all waiting for. The whole purpose of the finding the climax. They are waiting for this. And they immediately, and the Devatas were helplessly kind of watching what to do. We also did hard work. We also were, working parallelly along with you. But the Asuras, hmm, Now what will happen? Will the asuras will drink all the nectar? Will they leave maybe a few drops for him, for the devatas? Will they drink everything? Will they fight with each other? Who will drink? Because there are so many asuras too. You know, asuras, they may even fight with themselves. This is the mentality. Hmm. So we will see that today only because we have to complete. Hmm. But often greed, blinds us, right? Greed, too much wealth, too much greed blinds us. Hmm. We discussed that point. Like many people just want Lakshmi. They don't want to serve Narayana. They just want Lakshmi. And when they get that Lakshmi or material resources, they forget God. They forget who was the one who gave them everything. Correct? When someone gets like a bad grade, they say, God, why you did this to me? Correct? Or someone gets laid off from their job. What will they say? Oh, why God? Why you gave promotion to the other person? Why you gave me like a layoff? Right? People blame God. How many of you seen that? Right? But if good things happen, oh, I work very hard to get promotion. I work day and night to get the best grades in, right? In good time, do you think, oh, it was me who was doing everything, right? I got good grades. I got first rank because of all my hard work. So finally, the asuras snatched the pot and they ran away. But they were not successful in drinking the Amrita. Soon they had a quarrel. Why had they quarrel? Greed, selfishness. How can you take it? Oh, I will take it. I also worked hard. Just that they were fighting amongst each other, right? Everyone is thinking, hmm, they're like snatching from each other. I will drink first. I will drink first. Hmm. Aham purvam, aham purvam. So selfish people put their interest first. It's a great lesson. But when it comes to service, those people are the last. Materialistic people, when it comes to sense gratification, me first, I'll drink nectar, I'll drink nectar. But when it comes to service, let him do. I'm not interested. But devotees, totally opposite. When it comes to service, they would say, aham purva, I'll do first. Showing eagerness, showing enthusiasm, right? If someone asks, hey, Ali, anyone wants to volunteer for prasad distribution? And everyone is looking at their faces and each other's faces, like who is going to do, why they ask me, right? No, that's not great. But if everyone raises his hand, no, I want to do, that's very nice. But when it comes to, hey, anyone would like to watch a movie? I have only 3 tickets. Oh no, I really want to go. That's materialist, right? Mm. So we have to decide where we want to take the first seat or where we want to take the last seat, right? When it comes to bhakti, when it comes to Krishna consciousness, when it comes to seva, we should be very eager, enthusiastic. Yes, I want to do, I'll be there. But when it comes to sense gratification, selfishness, one should be the last, or one can just avoid it. But we see the demons, they are hungry for selfish interest. But when it comes to service, they are nowhere. Hmm. Krishna would play a game with his friends. They would play. They'll say, like, all friends are sitting or like standing. They say, oh, look at that tree. We have to go and touch that tree. And then whoever comes back first and touches Krishna will be the winner. Right? It's like a race, right? So touch that tree. So they're all standing with Krishna. Like, let's say all standing. So go touch that tree, come back, and whoever touches Krishna will be the winner. So everyone is saying, Aham Purvam, Aham Purvam. I want to touch Krishna first. I want to be with Krishna. I want. Right? This is enthusiasm. But demons oppose it. They're saying, no, no, I'll drink first. I'll drink this nectar first. So finally, this the stronger demons, now the weaker demons, now there are in the demons also there are some are stronger than the others, right? Now the weak demons cannot snatch the nectar, so what they are using their mind to somehow get the share of nectar. Are you following it? They cannot physically snatch the nectar because they are weaker in strength. They're also on the demon side, but they're saying, Baba, even the devatas helped produce this nectar. We should give them some share. In short, we should give everyone some share. Me also. Right? You're following it? Tricky, right? Don't drink everything yourself. But if they say, oh no, give me also some share, then they'll not give. But if they say, no, no, give them also. Have you heard this like thing? Sometimes some guest may come and say, like the member may say, okay, please give them some maybe ice cream, right? Because this person wants ice cream and he's sitting along with them. He say, oh, give everyone ice cream so that he can also get ice cream. Have you felt that? Have you seen that? Okay, it happens in families. So, okay. So they were not selfless. It seems they were selfless, but they were also selfish. The demons only bent upon fulfilling selfish desires. The only concern of the devotee is to serve. So this is the difference between the demons and the divine. So finally, the asuras grabbed the nectar pot. The devatas plunged into disappointment because they had nothing. And Lord Vishnu reassured them that he will take the form of Mohini Murti, the most beautiful form of the Lord. Lord coming as a female, Mohini Murti, to allure. So this is the fifth form of the Lord, I believe, right? For those who are making notes, this is the fifth form, right? Different forms of the Lord came. This is the last form of the Lord in this pastime. So first Lord Vishnu, Kurma, Sahasrabahu, Dhanvantari, and finally Mohini Murti came. So what was the purpose? To allure. She was so beautiful. She was so beautiful, and everyone thought, wow, who is she? Right? Is she from demigod side? We have never seen such a beautiful personality ever. And they were totally enamored by lust, seeing the illusory potency of the Lord. And they were saying, who are you? Your beauty, your behavior has won our trust. So now they are saying, can you distribute this nectar to all of us? See, they were not trusting each other, correct? They were not trusting each other, but look at the illusory power of the Lord, or here the power of lust. Um, they are willing to trust Mohini Murti, the Lord who came in the form of a beautiful woman, and saying, we trust you, that you will give everyone the rightful share. Mohini Murti said, hey, I'm not trustworthy. I'm a stranger to you. I just met you. Why are you trusting me? Will you trust a stranger and give them the thing which you always wanted? No? So she's saying, don't trust me, and especially with such a big responsibility. No, 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 sorry. So hearing such words, and the demons thought that she was joking, and it's the lust has enamored them. So finally, Mohini Murti replied, okay, if you accept whatever I do, right or wrong, so you will not question me to whom am I giving nectar, why I'm giving nectar, then only I'll take this responsibility. Because ultimately, she is none other than Lord Vishnu. And Lord Vishnu comes to help his devotees. Paritranaya sadhunam. Who knows this verse? What's the following line? Yes, Navya.
Pritana sadhunam nama
Vinash.
vinashaya sudishritam tamstam satnarthaya sambhavami yuge yuge.
To annihilate the demons and to protect the devotees. Krishna comes. So devotees means demigods also are devotees. She's come to help. Hmm. So they all agreed with the proposal. Okay, Mohini Murthy, then finally everyone was sitting, right? They all took their seats, like the prasadam distribution, demigods on one side, the demons on one side with their pot, right? With their thali, the prasadam distribution is going to happen, and Mohini Murthy is the most beautiful form of the Lord is going to serve us, and everyone is thinking, give me, give me, give me. Oh, she's thinking, everyone is thinking she'll give me, and because I am very dear to her, and blah blah blah. So, so Mohini Murthy, um, she refrained from giving the nectar to the asuras, but she was looking on one side, like she was looking on the side of the demons, but giving the nectar to the devatas, right? And the demons are thinking, no, she'll just like just going to give us very soon. And finally, in the line of the demigods, they're all getting the nectar one by one, but the demons were not getting. Hmm. Mohini gave the nectar to the devatas and freed from old age. Looking at this, the asuras thought to themselves, maybe Mohini Murti is giving amrita to the devatas before us to pacify them. Okay, let's kind of in case, like what do you say, like let me get done with them, right? Kind of attitude. Let me get done with them and then I'll peacefully distribute. Hmm? Nectar too. So they are thinking like that. She'll peacefully distribute to us. Maybe she's giving a few drops to them. So, and we'll get the bulk of the nectar. Let the restless devatas drink the amrita first. They're anyway so restless. Meanwhile, we'll first fill our minds with the nectar of Mohini Murthy's charm or beauty. So see, the mind so enamored by lust. We don't want to quarrel with the woman. We want to please her. If we quarrel, then we're like she may not marry, she may like leave or whatnot. So honoring their promise because they had given a promise. What was the promise given? They gave a promise to Mohini Murthy. Mohini Murthy agreed to distribute nectar. Yes, Karina?
Um, she said that she will agree to do it only if they won't make a problem or fuss out of what she does or who she gives it to.
Yes, yes, very good. So they kind of tolerated, right, her actions. The asuras stayed silent, and they had developed some love, affection, respect. So she didn't want to disturb that relationship, because if they try to kind of cause, hey, why are you doing this? Then probably the relationship will get disturbed. Hey, because you gave a promise. Hmm. So seeing the asuras, Mohini Murthy indirectly indicated that the devatas are excessively anxious to take the nectar first. She is indicating by her glances, let them have it now. You are noble. Oh, the demoniac asuras, you are noble. You are great. Please be patient, just a little longer. Ultimately, I'm going to give everything. See, Lord is the supreme trickster. In the Bhagavad Gita also comes that the Lord is the supreme trickster. So finally, the asuras came under the magical spell of Mohini Murti. Mohini also means, yes, what's the word Mohini means? Yes, Mishri?
Does it mean like enchanting?
Enchanting, yeah. What you know of the Lord Madan Mohan? What does Madan Mohan mean? Anyone knows? Yes, Navya?
Like beautiful, intoxicating.
Oh, intoxicating. But it's a name of Lord, right? Lord Radha Madan Mohan deities, right? So Madan Mohan. Anyone has been to Radha Madan Mohan Mandir? Where is it? Which one? Vrindavan? Oh, you have been there. Wonderful. On the top of the hill, right? You remember? Very nice. So Madan means Cupid, right? Madan means Cupid. And Madan Mohan. That means the one who has enchanted even the Cupid is Madan Mohan. But Srimati Radharani is called Madan Mohan Mohini, the one who enchants Krishna, who is the enchanter of Cupid, is Madan Mohan Mohini. So the Mohini Murti enchanted the um, the demons, right? And they all felt that they are going to get nectar, but they didn't get any. But one person, wow, one person from the demoniac side sat on the side of the demigods. His name was Rahu. He was greedy to get the nectar. So he disguised himself as a demigod, a Devata. He entered their assembly, their side, mistakenly. Him to be a Devata, Mohini Murti offered Rahu some nectar. So she gave some nectar to the Rahu, who's a demon. And guess what? He got the nectar. And he was drinking it. It was about a few drops had already entered. Suddenly the sun and the moon realized, oh, he's an Asura. He disguised. He came in on our side. So Mohini Murti took the Sudarshan Chakra and chop off his head. And the nectar could not go below. It was on the throat. So his head is like immortal. Right? So Mohini Murti or Krishna wanted to show the power of the nectar or Amrita. So Mohini Murti chopped off the head of Rahu at once, even before the nectar could go down. And after having thus distributed all the nectars, all the nectar was given to the demigods. Lord Vishnu withdrew his woman form, so the Mohini Murti form, Lord Vishnu withdrew that form, and then he mounted on Garuda and left his abode, Vaikuntha. All the Devtas felt joyful and the Asuras were shocked. The Asuras understood that Lord Vishnu has tricked us. Oh my God, we are cheated. Now, are they angry? Are they going to take revenge of all this? That's a separate story. But I think the Samudra Manthan ends pretty much, the pastime ends here. Now, it was going to be a war, right? Because they're going to take revenge of this. But I think Samudra Manthan we can wrap up here. So a lot of wonderful lessons. We took like 5 sessions on this. Let's take some thoughts, comments, reflections. Yes, Karina, and then Navya.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, I had one question about the demon that was sitting on the demigod side. So did Lord Vishnu, like as Mohini, like already know that he was on the other side and just waited for other people to realize, or he did not know, and then when they realized, then he knew?
You know, it's a beautiful question. Thank you for being so thoughtful. Is there anything which Krishna does not know? No. He knows everything. Hmm? Who can prove with the verse that he knows everything? Lord Krishna, Lord Vishnu knows everything. Can you prove it with the verse? From Gita or some anywhere? Bhavishyani cha bhutani mam tu vedana kaschana. Right, brother? Who knows what is the beautiful word? Sarvasya chaham hridhi sannivishto matta smritim jnanapaho. Vedeshtu sarver ahameva vidyo Vedanta. He is the knower, compiler of all the Vedas. He knows everything, right? And then there is a beautiful verse, which I think, Varta, this comes in 726 of Bhagavad Gita. Vedaham samatitani vartamanani charjuna bhavishyani cha bhutani mam tu vedana kashana. He knows past, present, and future. Even great souls know past, present, and future, like Vyasadeva, Narad Muni, etc. So Krishna certainly knows. But then the question became, why did she give even a few drops, even till it get to the neck? Because Krishna wanted to show the power of the nectar. That even a person with demoniac qualities, if they get this drop, how much they will, how much his head, which had come in contact with the nectar, survived the onslaught of Sudarshan Chakra, but not the body. So the head became immortal, and Lord Brahma converted into a planet. And the eclipse. So sometimes the Rahu comes and casts his evil spell between the sun, moon. It's also called Grahan or eclipse. So that comes. So Moni Murti did identify Rahu the Asura, but she allowed him to drink a little nectar only so that people understand the effects of drinking nectar. Okay, so that was the reason. So people understand the effects of drinking nectar. And what is real nectar? Namamrita, Harinama Amrita, Charanamrita. That's the nectar we should drink. Is it okay?
Thank you, Prabhuji. But also, why did she give everyone a chance to realize that that was a demon instead of killing him already?
Because that's what we just discussed. Because she wanted to show the power of the nectar. She wanted to show that even person, their head touched the nectar, how much benefit it became immortal. Right? So to show that effect. Okay, yes, Navya, Ansh.
Prabhuji, my question was, it's related to the project. For our project, can we do something related to don't be greedy or related to this lesson?
Yeah, absolutely. As I said, it can be anything, but I will not decide. Therefore, it's a teamwork. You discuss with your team, bring up
Right.
ideas, and then take something.
Okay.
It should be connection, and you can take references from other places, but there should be solid connection to this Samudra Manthan.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, you can take any lesson. There are hundreds of lessons in here. At least 10, 15 we have discussed too.
Okay, thank you.
Very good. Navya?
During the part where he was giving stuff to the devtas, didn't he say to the demons something like, let's give them the not so good part first, and then we'll save the good part for you, the bottom part?
Yeah, perhaps it's in the Bhagavatam. Yeah, I think it's I briefly mentioned. Let me kind of get done with them quickly, give them little or give them not so good part. Maybe it's mentioned in the Bhagavatam. Yeah, I'll give you the best. So that's how Lord tricks, right? You heard that in a class?
Yes, Prabhuji. I don't remember exactly which class, but I remember hearing it.
Nice, very nice. Thank you for sharing that. Yes, Radhya, what's on your mind?
What does Cupid mean?
Cupid. Cupid is one who makes us stupid. Cupid is Kamadev. Have you heard Kamadev? Okay, basically, we develop some feelings, sometimes greed, sometimes lust, sometimes we want something and we get crazy. If we don't get, we fight with our parents, we do tantrums and whatnot. That's basically the effect of Kamdev, right? If I don't get that, I'm not going to get it, right? It could be in multiple ways. Getting something, getting some person, getting some position, getting some object, getting some, in your cases, it could be more like things. If I don't get that Xbox, I'm not going to go to school. If I don't get phone, I'm not going to go to school, right? That's stupid acting. Stupid makes us stupid, so we have to be careful and pray to Kamdev's, the Madan Mohan Krishna. Please don't make me act in that way. Don't let Cupid make me stupid. I'm already very crazy. I need you to make my intelligence strong. That's Cupid, that's Kamdev. If we take shelter of Krishna, then Cupid will not act upon us. Don't people go crazy, right? In a very early age, there's girlfriend, boyfriend, all these things. Then they think, oh, these people are dear to me than my own parents who took care of me. Then Cupid makes us stupid. Then we see something, oh, this person has a phone, brand new iPhone. Oh, I also want it. Oh, this person has a new Apple MacBook. I also want it, right? Or new bike or new phone or new this or new guitar, new that. I mean, things Cupid may act in so many ways. So we have to see, is it really required? Is it really required? Okay. Is it okay, Radhya?
Yeah.
Yeah, you pray to Radharani. If you pray to Radharani, she'll always be there with you. Then Cupid will not act. Any other comments, thoughts, questions? Okay, so I think we'll pause here. For those who couldn't join, please hear the recording and let's focus on the projects and thank you. And I look forward to your Panchamrit you can offer tomorrow. And for those who want to write the prayer to Kurmadev or to Dhanvantri or to Mohini Murti, these are all forms of love. Okay, so please do. We'll pause here. Shri Samudra Manthan pastime ki jai, Grantaraj Bhagavatam Puran ki jai, Jagat Guru Shri Prabhupada ki jai, Samveda Gaur Bhaktavind ki jai, Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya eva cha, Siddhanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namo. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Babaji.